last time you explored the new village that you've been to, and spent some time trying to figure some more information out. Uh, Axel spent some time in the forge, working on a couple battle axes and putting some more touches on tempo, changing his form a little bit. Almar spent the time walking around the city trying to figure out what was going on, what possible issues there were. Discovered there was a monster in the mines that they were trying to get to and needed someone to help with. There's also an issue with the waterworks. And through his searching, that's where he would have discovered your host working to try and figure that issue out. And Atmanos and Ophelia went to see Tefen in her tower, or in their tower rather, and on entry was empty. Searched and found a small book that didn't appear to have anything in it, but it did hold a key to one of the cabinets that you had found. And on opening the cabinet, there was a mirror that was opaque in there and didn't really reflect any of the lights that were in the room that you were in. And after you were talking, Katmanos made a sarcastic comment, to which there was a giggle that came out of one of the cabinets further down to the left that you hadn't been able to unlock. And at that, Ophelia quickly ducked underneath the desk that you had been searching through. With no room being left, Katmanos went to the only open cabinet, and as he backed up, his tail touched the mirror and sank in, followed by the rest of his back, and feeling a magnetic pull, Katmanos, you would have still had your hand on the door, so as you were pulled through the mirror, it would have slammed shut, with most likely a cry out of some sort that you would have heard, Ophelia. So he cries out. You see the door slam shut, and it shuts so forcefully that it like slams and then opens up a little bit. What do you do, Ophelia?
Maybe? I don't think she's here right now.
I heard a snack. I heard a snack.
Parker was also asking me a question. Okay, so Kavanos just got pulled in. Oh. Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm gonna go in after him.
Alright. You open the door to the cabinet up. He is not he is not there. You step in, you reach towards the mirror, touches your hand, and it's very sticky almost. So, have you seen The Matrix?
A long
time ago. Do you remember the mirror scene where he like touches the mirror and it like flows up his hand? Like,
yeah, I think
engulfs his whole body. That same sort of thing happens. The mirror, like liquid, latches onto your hand, pulls up like a glove, and then yanks you forward and pulls you in. The sensation the two of you feel as you fall in is like a magnetic force pulling you through, and you go through and it feels like you've been drenched by a cold waterfall. But when you pass through to the other side, you are still standing. You are not wet. You just have a weird feeling of a cold waterfall having run over you. But you find yourselves standing in a dimly lit corridor. It's more of a hazy light. Walls and floor are carved stone. They're all damp. The scent of stone and mildew permeating the air. It's thick and oppressive. There's a small fog hovering over the wet stone. It's about ankle deep. Further down the corridor, you see an opening. The dark green light pulsating, coming from that direction. You look back to where you came from, and there's a small stream trickling down the rock into like a slot on the floor. No apparent way to get back the way you came.
Sheesh.
Does look like at some point the water does widen to form like a curtain of water. Judging by the slot that's in the ground. Carved through, there's a smooth, like, oblong slot where the water goes. Other than that, it's quiet.
And it doesn't look familiar at all?
Absolutely not.
And we like appear fine. We just felt that like watery.
Yeah, it feels
coolness.
really weird. Your skin's sort of tingling and cold still.
But we look fine. Like if I look at Catmanos, he looks normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was slightly bit autistic.
What?
Was a slightly bit autistic.
I guess I'm just gonna look around.
The stone
Lovely.
and the fog. You don't see anything else that's of note.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up my spells. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. There it is. Oh, there's like a measurement. Interesting.
In this hallway, don't see anything. Nothing registers other than what you expect to find. Nothing registers as magical.
Shit. Oh, RJ's here. I'm gonna ask Catmanos what he thinks.
Mm.
Admin house.
My mic is not picking me up. Mm. We're in like a cave, right?
It's more like a corridor, but yeah, it's all stone. Other than the stream trickling down the wall.
I'm still just a bit confused from falling through the mirror. Then. This, my mind is just blank. It looks like we're in the corridor, but how long would the corridor be?
It's about 30 feet long.
I guess we could start walking to the other end and see what's down there.
Right? Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm just gonna kind of like walk.
Alright. Are you sticking with him, Ophelia?
Yeah.
Alright. Walk towards the end. As you round the end of the hallway, the light seems to be coming from off to the right. You step forward and you see into...
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Eee.
Oh shit. I think we're doomed.
Well, you have not entered. The hall is right like where you are. You're near the end of the hallway. It cuts off there and comes back. It would be down on the map. But in this room, there's a large glowing green arcane circle on the floor. There are torches lit around the room, but the circle is pulsating in and out, giving the fog on the ground a greenish glow. There are black candles lit around the perimeter of the circle, with some on this dais here in the center area. And as you step in and look, you see Tefen standing there in a very ornate black robe with dark green designs stitched into it. They are wearing thigh-high plate boots, and the sleeves are coming up to gauntleted hands that end in sharp tips, like sharp points for the fingertips. As you stand there watching, you see them drop a hand that is in the shrouded figure on that dais, and it drops sort of down to the side so you can't see it hanging off anymore. And they raise a gauntlet with a smile, and they drink what you can only assume to be blood. They let a deep sigh go after they take their drink. They look up and notice you for the first time. And rather than seem shocked, they smile. And with that, it is approaching nighttime for Almar and Axel. So, Almar, you have found out that your host is working on the water system, and that's why he hasn't been present. But so you're waiting there. It's nighttime when Axel shows back up. You have not seen Katmanos or Ophelia for some hours now.
So are we like picking up as I'm walking in?
Yes.
Another day's work. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Where is everybody?
Well, Catmanos and Ophelia went to that tower thing. I haven't seen him for a couple hours. And I think Zem is there too. So
Tower
Yeah.
thing? Like the wizard tower?
yeah, that thing. They went there a couple hours ago.
Why
Haven't seen
did
him
you go
since.
with them?
Because I don't want to. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
Not my forte.
I mean,
I
kind of
know.
weird, but fair enough.
So I guess since they haven't been here for a couple hours, check on them.
Yeah, I think I gave them a sending stone. I reach out, I grab my sending stone, and then use it, and then
Who had you given
as
it
I
to?
use it, I gave it to the dude, like the soldier.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I have it, yeah. I like pick it up to use it, and then go, fuck. I gave it to somebody else. Doesn't count. It doesn't work anymore.
So that means we have to go to the thing. Again, I haven't seen him in a couple hours, so probably should go check on him. I mean, Zem is there, but I don't know if they found him.
I just pull out my spell book, start thumbing through the pages.
What are you doing?
Hold on. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we have to go.
Alright, let's go. We're heading to the tower.
All right. You two make it to the tower. You push in. Everything's on. Like all the lanterns and torches are burning and lit. Nobody is there. First floor is mostly ornate furniture, sitting areas, display cases with various items, but nothing stands out as being important on the first floor. It's more just ostentatious. You walk up to the second floor and you immediately notice there's a quill and key on top of the desk that's up top. There's a large wall of cabinets. The center one is open. And the top drawer of the desk is also open with the book inside. There is no sign of Katmanos, Ophelia, or Zem.
Right. I think so. The book is in the drawer, right? I'm gonna
Mhm.
probably just take a quick look in it, see if I can find anything.
Yeah, you do notice that there is the metallic snake's snake's head with the fangs that has been deployed. It's still out.
Oh, we see that?
You see that. It's still out. She never reset it or shut the drawer. So you do see that, which is mildly ominous, I would say. It's an obviously tripped trap, so.
I kind of like rub my fingers along the bottom of it. Like feel the fangs. Very sharp. Is there like liquid? Like of any kind, or does it just feel like metal spikes?
You pull your hand away and it appears that there was a liquid of some sort. Whatever was left is just a powdery residue right now.
But I can infer that there was some kind of injection and not just like a stab.
Yes, correct.
Well, this is ominous. I don't recall. Did you meet this woman last
No.
time they came over here?
No, this is my first time being over here. So really, the only people that's been here are the ones that are missing. Go figure.
And we didn't see anybody on the way over or on the way into this room, Thad?
Mm-mm. No, it's... No. Nobody else is there.
Do I find out anything about from reading the book? Other than the door?
You open the book, it appears to be empty. But you can see a spot in the spine where it looks like the book was created for the quill that's on the desk.
I'll probably also see what to do with the quill in the book. Wonder if the quill's a key to unlock a hidden thing in the book. Just try it out.
You
That's a good idea.
You put the quill back in the book, and that's when you notice it has been sort of broken in half. You look around, and in the open door, what would appear to be the top half of the quill is in the lock of that cabinet.
Okay then. Well, I'm gonna go look where that other half is. Like, we see it.
You should probably check for traps before you just...
AKA, can you detect magic?
I mean, I can detect magic, but it doesn't have to be a magical trap.
Okay, I'll check. I'll just check for like a wire.
Roll an investigation check, please.
Alrighty. I cannot right now because I don't have my thing on here.
Oh yeah, your character's on this map. I can fix that.
There it is. An investigation check. Ew.
Seems like there's no traps. Other than the obviously tripped one that was in the dresser.
Alrighty. And then I guess I'll just go through. Hopefully there's no trap.
You're stepping into the cabinet?
Yeah.
Alright. Step in. You do notice the mirror in there. You also notice the fact that it is more of an opaque, swirling mist appearance in it.
Hey, Axel. You gotta be with me in here.
A weird mirror?
Yes. Looks like a portal.
I'm pulling my goggles down as I turn, or as I go in there. activate detect magic.
Yeah. It's magical.
And it's all swirly and shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty obviously magical, like even without the goggles on. But if you were to look around the room that you were in, everything else is also magical in that top floor. All of the cabinets just register as like flat magical surfaces.
Is there like
Other than the cabinet that you are at, the one that's open, that one, the door itself is not reading as magical.
is there like objects on the ground, or not on the ground, but like, you know, on shelves and shit? Like, is there magical
Mm-mm.
items, or is it just everything's magically guarded? Is that what like?
That's what it appears to be. I mean, everything seems to be enchanted. Everything's also locked. You would have probably checked a couple of the drawers and other cabinets, knowing Axel.
Mm-hmm.
But it all appears just as like a flat enchanted surface. Other than the book is also magical, as is the mirror.
Can I infer that it's a portal, or do I not really know that?
Make an arcane check. Arcana check.
I think I have something. Hold on. I think I have some kind of thing for stuff that I'm proficient in. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to add +4 to my roll. So 27.
Yeah, you would infer that based on the setup and what you know about portals and magic in general, that seems to be a gateway to teleport. Not necessarily planar, because that's a very good roll. Not necessarily a planar teleportation, but to a physical location.
Do you think I'll tell Almar? That's a portal.
How much are we
Do
gonna bet together?
you think?
Yes.
You,
I have a feeling they went through
I
Like that
don't
Almar-
really want to.
like that Almar's just like, yeah, they probably did.
No one cabin else he did. And his path flipping out now.
Those enemies just flipping up for no reason. Could he try to calm me down?
I guess. I would say let's go through it. Just, I have a feeling that they are through here.
You first.
Alright, I'll go first.
Alright. You experience the same thing that Feely and Capnos had. You touch... Actually, you're not tentatively touching it, though. You lean forward and go to walk in, and you feel it sort of stick to you and then yank you through. And you feel like a cold waterfall has passed over you as you step out onto the stone.
What the hell?
But you are dry.
Nice.
Axel, are you...
It's too big.
Yeah, I'm actually... You're going through?
I'm hesitating, and then when I see him get fucking vacuumed in, I assume I'm just gonna like Deep breath and then going in after.
Right. You have to turn sideways and sort of shuffle in. You like lean in and you touch the face of the mirror, and it does the same thing. It sort of congeals around your hand, and then you feel like grip your wrist and yank you forward through. You step out,
Ooh.
feeling like you just went through the coldest shower ever. Skin sort of tingling. You both feel fairly normal. You would see Ophelia and Catmanos at the end of this hallway.
So this is where y'all been. Well, I don't.
What the hell have you guys got yourself into?
I don't know.
Why are
You
you
don't
guys
know?
yelling? We just went through like a magical portal and you guys just come out yelling?
Cause we haven't seen you in hours.
Well, unlike you, we're doing something interesting.
And dangerous. Then again, we always do stuff dangerous, so it's nothing new actually.
Yeah, so
As you respond to them, Catmanos, you hear, "Who are you talking to?"
Everybody hears that or just him?
But just him and Ophelia. It would immediately
huh?
bring your attention back to Tiffen, who's standing there at the altar.
excuse me?
Hey, you're that lady from the tower, right? That we saw like yesterday?
I am they. See,
we
you've
didn't, like-
come to my little study.
Yeah, we didn't mean to.
Oh, but I think you did.
Why do you say that?
It was behind a locked door, after all.
Yeah, I mean, we came into the tower and we were kind of just like looking around, and then just opened the cabinet and my friend here just fell through and I followed.
How's your hand? She's referring to the trap that was on the dresser drawer.
It's okay.
Oh, is it now? You would still have two, like, pinprick holes in your hand from where you opened it. But it did not affect you, other than that.
Or so you think.
Only think that you're here to try and stop me. I don't know what the town has told you, especially that Dawn, but I assure you they know scant information about what I'm doing here. But if I have to sacrifice you, I will do so.
I don't.
Sheesh.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Well, after seeing all of this, I can't let you go.
I mean,
And she like
I
waves
don't
her
really know
hand.
what I'm looking at.
She like waves her hand, and off
Seeing all of what?
Off to the left, there is a pile of corpses in various stages of decomposition.
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
We're gonna get. We're doomed.
After she waves, she reaches down.
Doomed.
She reaches down and picks up a flail off of the table and starts to slowly walk around.
Sorry, we was just looking for a friend.
Why don't you come on in?
I don't feel like we should do that.
I don't feel like it. So, are we just seeing them like they just like turned around and started talking to something that we can't hear?
Yep.
I kind of like
You would probably be able to hear the other voice, but you would not be able to make out what it says.
hear it and then slowly turn to Almar, like look down at him, like give him like the.
I think that they might be going crazy.
And as she's stalking around, you say no, Catmanos, and she says, approach, and casts Power Word Command on you. You need to make a wisdom save, please.
My intelligence will save me. Ah, shit.
And that's a fail. You don't have control of your body as you approach.
That's a big F in the chat.
I thought I was intelligent.
My intelligence will save me.
You are now standing in front of them. They look back up at you, Ophelia. Here. And they also cast Power Word Command on you. Please make a wisdom save.
I'll have your intelligence will save y'all.
You said a wisdom?
Wisdom save. Oh.
No.
You're like,
Oh.
nah.
No.
Oh, hell no. No, nuh-uh, honey.
Fine.
And they have not done anything overtly harmful to you, just threatening, Catmanos. How do you react?
Batshit scared, of course. I can't do anything.
I mean, you can now.
Fucking move. I'm gonna try to get out of that room.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to get the door.
You make it to the door, and as you try to walk through, there is an energy in front of you preventing you from exiting the room.
Yes.
Son of beach.
I am stuck in here forever.
And they say, you can't leave. You will all turn to shadow with me. And she reaches her hand out and makes a pulling motion. And the fog coalesces around her form, spinning around and turning into flame-like shadows that wrap around their form. So they are now standing there, wreathed in a dark greenish flame. Tell the rest of your friends to come in before they miss the show. And they reach down, grab the cloth covering over the body that's on the altar, and pull it down over the face. And you see Zem laying there, unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Well, we found who we were looking for.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Uh.
I'm assuming me and Almar are kind of...
I mean, unless you stopped, you would be up to where they they are now.
Okay.
Like, unless you just didn't move.
I forgot how long you said the hallway was, so...
30 feet. So
Okay.
like
Yeah, so like 5 seconds we're there.
Yeah, 5-6 seconds of movement. Yeah.
Um,
So you would have caught most of the exchange between them.
is the barrier that you said was there, like, is that preventing us from going in? Or
No,
is it...
it's also invisible, so there's no physical barrier.
Well, I'm assuming I saw him fucking try and leave, right? Or
Yeah, oh yeah.
did I not? Yeah. I
So
might
it's,
kind of
it's not like he
push my
walked into a
hand forward.
glass window. It's more like he went to step out and then was pulled back, sort of like a elastic band around the waist.
Yeah. I'll like reach out and see if I can feel anything.
Nope. And your detect magic is still going, so is Ophelia's actually. And you would notice that the symbol on the ground, obviously magical, but the Morning Star, her gauntlets, and the candles are all resonating as magical.
Can I tell what kind of magic? Or I guess I don't need you to tell me if it's just like the standard shit, but like, can I infer, like, for example, if like her weapon was like fire magic, or like her shield was like some kind of special, you know what I mean? Anything that would give me a combat advantage, or is it just like standard run-of-the-mill
enchantments? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what weapon ones usually are enchantments.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, even if it was a fire enchant, it wouldn't tell me if it was fire magic, it would just say enchantment, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the ring is necromantic, as are the candles.
Oh. Magic candles. Fuck it. Fucking throw Tempo out of my bag and just chuck him down the stairs. I'm imagining stairs. Is there stairs?
Nope, there's no stairs. It's just, it's a
chuck
hallway that
Tempo-
turns into the room.
I chuck Tempo into the room.
All right.
What the hell's going on in here? Kind of mosey on in.
Should be able to move your character.
I'll like walk past Catmanos, I guess.
Yeah. Like, walk past him and you see Zem laying on the stone slab that's there.
Oh, shit! Whoa. Kind of like point at him. Did you do that?
They're looking at you and go, I haven't seen you before. You would have been much better than this guy.
What?
Oh, but as for your question, yes, I did do that. I don't mind
Is he
telling you
dead?
because you're not going to be able to get out either. Can't let any of
Is
you
he
live. I don't think he's dead yet. And she like reaches down, like touches his neck to find a pulse. Not yet, but you might want to hurry in with that. She digs her fingers in and cuts his neck open. Blood starts to seep down into his robes.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm charging.
All right. In that case, we are going to roll for initiative. We will get the first hit, and then we'll pick up initiative.
Oh, fuck. Not my strong suit.
Yeah, roll it again. I forgot to start the counter, so
It's a 3.
roll it again. I want to be lazy.
Okay. It's a 5.
All right.
Not much better, but it's, you know.
Alright. I'm also 18.
Holy sh!
Why
Oh,
am I
wait,
always?
you guys-
I'm rolling high old, just like last time.
Catmanos, are you fighting? Or are you gonna cower? Cower.
I'm a fight.
All right.
So we're on
Initiative.
initiative.
Utility.
You don't try. Initiative. Okay, well, don't work. Okay. Let me press initiative. Oh wait, that's not initiative, you idiot. Yes, sir.
All right. So
I'm good.
make your movement, Axel, and your attack. I'm assuming it's a double you and tempo, or are you just charging?
It's both of us.
Right.
And I'm just gonna pull out the Soul Spark Rapier, and I'm just gonna attack. So I run up, and I'm swinging.
All right.
10.
Swing, and she just reaches up and deflects it with the gauntlet on her left hand. It sparks, and she's able to deflect it.
And I'll curse under my breath. Fuck! And then I will activate my Soul Spark Rapier with my bonus action.
All right.
And then I will swing again.
Okay.
My extra attack.
$18 will hit.
Fuck yeah. So that's 9 damage, and then I will do I will use Arcane Jolt to deal an extra 2d6 force damage. So as the rapier like impales her, they it kind of like it impales, and then from like the hilt it's just like this force, this energy that you can kind of see. It just like like thumps into her from the sword.
All right.
And extra 2d6. Trying to figure out how to roll it. Did that do it?
You rolled it 3 times.
Oh. What was the first one? 8 damage.
8.
My bad. So that's total of 17.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Just realized I forgot to roll. So she blocks the first one, the second it lands, and jolt goes through. They sort of turn and smile as the shadows wreathing their form swing out and hit you. I have to roll for the damage.
I will use my reaction to have, or Tempo's reaction rather, to, what's it called? Deflect. It's called, yeah, deflect attack.
What does deflect
Actually-
attack do?
It just makes your thing at disadvantage.
It hits automatically. It hits when you hit me.
Oh, okay.
So you take 9.
Never mind.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And with that, Catmanos, you are up. If you are talking, your mic is not picking you up.
Get the mic.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use call lightning. Good. Well, I'm not sure if most of my spells will work if I'm underground. Or
I don't know on that one. I'm gonna have to check on that real quick. Opening up your character sheet. Well, it's cast outdoors, so it would not. Actually, no, I'm gonna say you'd be able to do it inside.
but then I'm gonna use
Yeah, it's if you are outside in a storm, you get an extra D10 added to the roll. On it. So I'm gonna say
that's
you
cool.
can generate a storm in this room.
I'm gonna do call lightning right on top of her.
All right.
Alright.
Saving throw. Dex. Oh, that's big old no. Yeah, saving throw. It's 18 points. We just rolled 3 die, right? What I saw. 18. So you generate a storm, and that storm's 10 feet tall, so you fill most of the ceiling up with a generated storm. The bolt of lightning crashes down, pinpoints, hits her and dissipates sort of along the floor, like. But it did some damage. She looks mildly concussed right now, just because of the force of the bolt. Are you moving?
Nah. Am I able to do one more attack, or that's all?
That is it, because it is a spell. So that's your action, unless you have a bonus action you want to use.
Nah, I'm gonna save that.
You can't save it. It's either you use it or you don't.
Okay, then. Yeah, I guess I could use my bonus action. Trying to remember what the bonus action can be used for. Thinking of like summon a. No.
Bonus actions you have are healing spirit, healing word, that appears to be it.
That's all. But then never mind. Unless someone needs to be healed. No. No.
I mean, Zem is pretty rough looking with blood coming out of his neck on the table there.
Okay, then I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna do healing spirit on him.
All right. That's healing spirit.
I'm just gonna like put it right here.
Your storm dissipates as you have to drop the concentration,
Oh shit.
and you focus on calling forth a nature spirit. You want to put it on where he is,
Oh, where is he?
within 5 feet.
I don't even know where he is.
He's laying down on the center.
Oh. I don't.
Alright, that works. Roll the 1d6. Nice. You see the wound on his neck sort of stitch itself together and close. The breathing still slow, but appears to be a little bit stronger now. He's not dead. You can see that he's breathing.
Don't want them to come back and see that his character is dead.
Alright, and with that, Omar, you are up.
Oh, alright. Oh. I think I'm going to try out my bow. Yeah, I'm going to try my bow because I haven't used it before.
Alright,
I'll try it out. So,
where are you moving to
actually,
first?
yeah, probably right there.
Alright.
Yeah, I should be able to hit her without hitting Axel. Go right up with tempo. Not bad,
Alright.
but yeah, got 24.
Alright. 24 is gonna hit. Roll your
Alright.
damage.
Am I able to do 2?
Nope, not
short
with a
bow? No,
not
just
with a
one.
bow.
Okay.
I mean, actually,
I don't really think I'm
Gotta
able to go
check.
in. Yeah, I'm not able to go in anymore. To hit it with my sword sword, because that would be what, a bonus.
no, you can do 2 shots if it's a light crossbow, I believe, because it's a finesse weapon, but not with a normal bow.
Okay, and I'm not able to move in to get one hit with my sword. I don't think I am, correct?
Nope. No, you used your action to attack with the bow.
Yeah. So if that's it, since I'm fighting one enemy. Yep. That's it.
Alright. With that, it is their turn as they take an arrow to the shoulder. They're like, you're not gonna stop me. I just have to finish the rest of my ritual and put you all to bed and then resume my day. And slowly...
I'm not tired.
s-
Oh my
slowly
god.
walks around, reaches out, and like as they're walking past you, Axel sort of drags their nails along your shoulder and back as they walk around. And turn to you and you'll do. And you need to roll a constitution save, Axel, as they cast a blight on you. You see a dark blackish green swamp colored energy hit you and spread along your body.
Okay.
Make the save.
21.
You make the save, which is good.
I'm a hardy boy.
Make sure I got the right die. That's the one I'm missing on that set. Alright. Shit. You take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Hey.
That is the halved amount.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Alrighty.
And they look at at you, Ophelia. Good luck finding me and casting blindness on you. You need to make a constitution saving throw.
No, that's my trick.
It annoyed Thad when you did it to him, so he put somebody in the game that could do it to you.
Made the save. Got lucky.
Woo! I got good eyes.
Got
bitch.
lucky. And with that, our turn is done. And it is Axel's turn. Ophelia on deck.
I am simply going to I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite.
Alright.
So that means that the next time I hit a creature, my attack will deal an extra 2d6 that I just rolled, I think.
Yeah, an
Right?
accident.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Okay, so I'm about to attack twice.
Okay.
So, Soul Spark Rapier. 17.
hits.
Okay. That is 13 plus 8, so 21 damage.
All right.
And
the
then I will
8 is radiant, though, correct?
8 radiant, yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because as the what's the like the visual effect? Like the weapon glows like red hot. Is that how you imagine
Yeah,
it?
it's kind of like it's like it's kind of the same effect as the force, the arcane jolt, except instead of like coming from the hilt and like a jolt into her, it's kind of like as the blade is impaled into her, it kind of like flashes golden,
All right. So as it flashes golden,
and you can see like golden runes that are like not typically there, but they kind of appear when it activates.
when that happens, they kind of appear, and you see the shadows that are wreathing her frame push into the letters and make them dissipate. The runes.
Oh, so like it doesn't do any damage.
It does not do as much. It does not seem to do the full effect that you expect.
Fuck! I thought you were gonna give me double damage, you little shit.
Nope. The
Okay.
that's what the Shadow of Moyle does. Is its resistance to radiant damage.
Okay.
Actually,
All
I
right,
don't even.
well, I'm
actually,
going to-
before I say, I should roll my concentration checks. I've just been hit a couple times. It's still up. That last roll was
Okay.
close, but you still do 17 on that first hit.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna attack again with my Soul Spark Rapier.
All right. Hits.
Dude, I wanted that 20 so bad. All right, 8 damage, and then again as I stab her, you see the force kind of it's like an invisible force. It just thumps into her body as it makes contact, and I'll use what's it called? Flash of Genius again.
All right.
Wait, not Flash of Genius. Arcane Jolt.
Arcane Jolt.
And so I will roll this. Did it roll that time?
It did.
Okay. 8 damage.
All right.
So that's 16 total on that hit.
All right. With that, the jolt like hits, and their eyes go wide. No way. Can't let it happen this soon. I haven't prepared everything. With that, are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Oh, because you did hit twice, you get hit with the, let's see. Concentration is maintained on the first hit and the second hit. The shadows hit you back for 14 on that first hit, and then the second hit is 13 damage.
Okay, I will use my reaction to use Stone's Endurance.
Alright.
To reduce my damage, to reduce the damage done to me by 1d12 plus 3.
So
That's 9 damage reduction, 9 damage subtracted off.
So you take 28 more points of damage. No.
28?
No. 18.
18.
Yeah.
None of this is cold damage, right? Just out of curiosity.
Necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not cold. Because that would be half again. Correct?
Yes.
Alright. And with that, Ophelia, you are up.
Okie dokie.
She's looking haggard and barely damaged at this point.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud on this bitch. No, dude.
So Spirit Shroud is on you. So you call forth the spirits and you use them like armor. Kind of like what she did with the
Like
shadows.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, think yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So it encases you with the spirits of the dead. It makes your attacks hit harder. It gives you whatever bonus to damage you would like, radiant, necrotic, or cold.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep it and do necrotic.
All right.
I've never used my, what is this? The custom thing that you gave me. Seared Soul.
Oh yes, the weapon.
What is it? Is it like,
It is a morning star.
what's that?
It's the medieval thing with like ball and chain.
Nope, that's a flail. A morning
That's a
star.
flail.
Morning
Oh,
star.
it doesn't have
is-
the chain.
Yeah, it doesn't
just
have the
the ball.
chain. It's got a large spiked ball on the end. Think
Oh, so
like
it's kinda like a
softball.
mace.
Yeah, it's like a mace. It's got like a
Okay.
round softball-sized ball, and the spikes that are coming off are varying lengths of 2 to 3 inches.
Sick. Alright. I'll use that. Okay, so how should I do this? Should I just use my Seared Soul? for my
Yeah,
inventory?
you should be able to click it. Yeah. So roll your attack. That hits.
Okay. And so then it adds the 1d8.
That's the damage roll. So roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see if it rolls both. Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay, cool.
All right. 17. Shadows do remain intact, but so you do the hit, and the shadows again as you hit with the morning star, it flashes bright light, and similarly to the runes on Axel's weapon, the shadows sort of eat into the light and lessen it a little bit.
Is Zen in here with us?
He's unconscious.
Yeah, but I just don't see his.
No, I
He's the
didn't
bo-
put his thing. He's the wrapped body on the altar.
Oh. Okay. I think I can take this as a bonus action, but I'm not sure. Where the heck is it? Yeah, Healing Word.
You do not have any spells left. Your bonus action was the shroud.
Oh.
Oh,
okay, never
where
mind.
did you move to?
Oh, shit,
Also.
yeah.
Oh, you also need to roll another d8 because of that spirit shroud.
Two.
Right. Looking very wounded. and injured. She,
As she should.
yeah, she lets loose a scream and turns to try and run through here. So, Axel, Tempo, Ophelia, and Almar, you all get attacks of opportunity if you want to take them.
Oh,
And tempo.
he's for tempo.
Tempo was the first.
Yeah, I'm taking mine for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't get one because I used my reaction already,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
but tempo does.
So, am I only able to hit it with my bow at my action, or am I able to use my daggers on her?
Oh, it's a melee attack. So
I can use my daggers.
27 to hit from tempo.
that hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my needle of mending.
20.
You're using the dagger,
Yeah.
or did you want to use the Morning Star?
Ooh.
I'll just use the dagger. It's fine.
I'm gonna use my needle. If she's running away, aren't I able to use wait, where are they? Hang on. Ah, crap! I don't think I took them off on accident. Hang on, give me 1 second. There it is. If she's running away, am I able to use? Well, yeah, am I able to use my sneak attack and wail if she's running away, or no?
I don't think so. I think that's also only when you have advantage on it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna still use my needle of mending to hit her because I never turned it back to the needle. It's still the dagger form.
Mm-hmm. All right.
7.
Hits. Roll your damage. All right. As goes to run through. Hit from tempo.
He did 12 damage.
12. All right.
Yeah.
Mine's 5.
All right. So the last person to hit would be Ophelia. Would not suffer any damage from the shadows. Also, how would you like to do this with your dagger?
Heyo!
I want to. I want to slit her throat.
All right.
Yeah. This is personal now.
So, actually, you take 5 points of damage from the shadows. Omar, you take 13 from the shadows.
Well, I subtract that
And
from my...
as she's screaming, she releases a burst of green energy just out into the room and is trying to get away. But Tempo, what form is he taking now, by the way? Is he like a rabid dog appearance yet? Or
Yeah, like a hyena.
okay,
He's
just like
still small.
like small, not completely filled out muscle wise.
Yeah, and it's still like he still looks very, very much like a robot and not at all like lifelike.
Okay, so it's like you're going for an animal here,
Yeah,
but
yeah. He just got his eye holes recently, so
all right. And so fangs lunge out, catch the ankles. One thing you do notice, Ophelia, due to the spirits that are coalesced around you, the shadowy figures of arms have reached out and grabbed at their ankles as they try to run past you, slowing them down and preventing more of a quick escape. Omar, gets a kidney shot in, and as
Yeah.
they stumble in between, you reach up with your dagger and just pull it across their throat as they fall through, and it almost cuts all the way through the neck. It's left hanging on by like half of the vertebrae as the body drops. The green energy that they released dissipates, enters the body, and the body rises. Although in its place is a reanimated version of the corpse. And appearing just behind it is the spirit of Ryatefen floating. And with that, we are going to end the session for tonight.
Ryatefen?
Ryatefen. Slash
Who's-
their name.
Oh, that's the okay.
That's
it's
the
the
person.
same person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Copy. I see what's going on. She's back for round 2.
Mm-hmm. I want Ophelia and Axel to make Arcana checks at advantage before we. And-
I'm good at those.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Some nice high rolls.
I will use I'll also use Flash of Genius on both of us to add +4 to both of our rolls.
All right. So, given what the two of you know, especially you, Ophelia, being undead, the conclusion that you would draw from seeing the corpse rise and the spirit be separate is that this is a failed attempt at lichdom. Seems that the phylactery had not been completely set up for the reincarnation.
Cool.
So there is the loose spirit is no longer attached to the body. You severed the tie by cutting the throat, and that must be what
You
she
should
was talking.
Tell them what a lich is, because I don't think anybody knows except for me.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna read it out of the D&D Beyond. Liches are the remains of great wizards who embrace undeath as a means of preserving themselves. They further their own power at any cost, having no interest in affairs of the living except where the affairs interfere with their own. They are scheming and insane, hungering for long-forgotten knowledge and most terrible secrets. Because the shadow of death doesn't hang over them, they can conceive plans that take years, decades, and centuries to come to fruition. It's a gaunt and skeletal humanoid with withered flesh scratched tight across its bones. The eyes have succumbed to decay long ago, but points of light burn in their empty sockets. It's often garbed in the moldering remains of fine clothing and jewelry worn and dulled by the passage of time. So you sacrifice a lot, but you, through the feeding of souls to a phylactery, bind your spirit and form to the phylactery. If you die, within, I think, 24 hours, you are reincarnated at the phylactery. The only way to kill a lich is to destroy their phylactery. So this is a wizard who was attempting to arrive and become a lich.
They're really strong too.
Yes.
In like, you know, in the game terms, like,
Yeah.
he just gave you the lore, but in the game they're like really hard to kill. Big
Mhm.
Oh,
bads.
fun.
Yeah, so a standard lich is challenge rating 21, which means that a group of 4 level 20 adventurers would find a lich fight difficult.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good thing we foiled that plan.
We would have just been one tapped.
Yeah, and I when I looked up the Vecna thing a couple weeks ago or last week, whenever it was released, found out that Vecna's like a 23 challenge rating or something like that. It's considered an archlich. Oh, 26, like the 8th most powerful being in D&D.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most powerful?
The most powerful would be Tiamat,
Yeah,
or
the 7-headed dragon.
mhm, or can't remember the name. Cthulhu's not canon in D&D yet.
What's the challenge rating?
30, I believe, for Tiamat. Which is nearly impossible for level 20 adventurers.
Tiamat has 7 heads, and each one is like a different element. So he's got like a lightning head, a fire head, an ice head.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. I don't even know how you'd want play that. Okay, so aspect of Tiamat is 30. The Tarask is the one I was thinking of. And then Tiamat is also 30. And the aspect of Bahamut, which is another gargantuan dragon god. So the armor class for you guys, 14 to 18. The armor class of the aspect of Bahamut is 23.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a hard hit. Has plus 19 to hit on melee weapon attacks. So all the great worms, which are the oldest dragons, are 28 and 27. So that's where they fall in the ranking of strength. It's crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where we will end the session, because I know that the two of you
Jean's gonna
have
be
to
so
work in the
happy.
morning.
Yeah.
Happy because he didn't
Jean is gonna be
die?
so happy. No, happy
Or-
that he gets to fight. He's not missing all the combat.
He might.
He was very bummed.
He might. He's got to roll pretty good to get out of.
Oh shit! I forgot he's fucking almost dead on the table. Oh man.
Look, Ophelia, let's heal him.
For real. That's what I need to do next time. First
I
thing
mean,
I
I healed him a little bit.
Yes, you did. Yeah. So we will pick up there next week. Thanks for coming, guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.